bro, you see, this is a problem, bro. Bro, look at this. Look at this, Andres. And this is not even with the chemical yet. Okay, that's that bottom sludge. Yeah, that's just cycling. Okay, okay. All right, guys, look at that. Okay, guys, if you see there, look. Okay, hold on. Let me see if the camera can pick it up, Chris. Oh yeah. All right. You see all that?
Look right here.
See? All right, we're starting to get some stuff out of it, guys. It's been circulating. He's been just circulating and circulating and circulating. We've moved the bow up and down, letting basically the fuel like sit in the bottom a little bit. He's in there adjusting with the different wands. So yeah, you see it now. He's gonna put some more fuel into the fill. It's see how it's going back in? We'll see if any more gunk comes out. And right now it's just fuel. We got no chemicals in there. It's just fuel that's circulating in and out, in and out. See how he's putting over there on that one? Now you'll start working the wand also, and then while this is happening right now it's just kind of softening everything up, and then with the wand you'll start sucking up.
Correct. Yeah, the whole point is circulation.
Yeah. It's like a body. Oh God, sorry. Can you show me that real quick? Because I'm sorry, dude. Guys, he's working. All right. So you guys see what's going on here. He's got some contraption with the brush with like the cover for the wand, and he's gonna agitate now inside.
Yeah, this is just gonna help us scrub again everything tank wise. Everything has to be something, soft. You don't want to create more issues than it has, than it has. So this is just to scrub around a little bit, not get stuck, because remember there's baffles in here, and whatever gets stuck in there, you're liable to lose it.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like break stuff apart. Again,
like that varnish, that gunk that's been sitting there for years. You see, this is kind of like what I wanted to see from the beginning, right? Like, because I don't know, I have a background in hospitality maintenance and stuff like that, and I'm a firm believer that, and obviously this is different, but you need some type of agitation. If it's not agitation, pressure, or chemicals. In this case, you're gonna eventually probably use all three, but I like seeing this agitation because it's gonna get to certain places, so when the chemicals do work, it's just gonna make everything easier. Now you don't have to use this technique all the time, because once you look at the tank, you already know where you're at with the camera.
Yeah, every situation is different. That's why I get clients that call and they're like, oh, I have this, and I really can't gauge what is really going on until I'm actually there.
Yeah.
And I have a visual of the tank internally.
Yeah.
And I always say this is worst case scenario. Sometimes we get to do it in one sitting without chemicals, without anything.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes a few more.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you got to look at the effectiveness of what we're doing, the results, and the cost.
And you gotta,
maybe a sixth of what it'll cost to cut the floor open.
Oh yeah.
Swap out a tank.
Oh, and that'll be a nightmare time-wise.
Time-wise too.
Time-wise is a nightmare.
Now this is just, again, getting the tank functional doesn't mean that it's gonna extend the life of it. Doesn't mean that we're gonna get extra few more years. It's just as far as if it does have the possibility of being functional, that's what we're gonna get to.
Yeah. Yeah, none of this will hurt it, which is important.
Exactly, because there's tools that people use that hurt the tank internally. I open up tanks all the time, and they're all scratched up, and it's because the previous person, whoever it was, Juanito from the corner, whatever you got, went in there, and unfortunately, they just want to get in and get out, and this is all I do. So I don't want as far as you to call me back with an issue that I caused.
Yeah. Now, is there any fuel in there right now, or is it empty?
No, there's fuel.
There's fuel in there.
There's a small amount of fuel.
Like
because that's what we need, the liquid form to help this, because if it's dry, it's not going to agitate it enough.
Now, would you be able to feel any of it? Like, are you feeling anything on it or no?
No, because there's too many parts. Remember, I have the actual brush that's turning around, like turning in there.
Mm-hmm.
I have a wand that's basically overlapping the brush so that it doesn't get cut with the friction on around the tank, and then the drill. So everything in there is small and fine.
He's brushing in there now, trying to get like everything. Why? Because it's gonna rain? How you say that, Ruben?
I just realized that back bay's empty.
No, babe, we're not moving, bro. No, we're not moving. Poor Chris right here is already suffering, but bro, it'll be worse if we move again because we have the whole setup.
My lunch an hour and a half.
Dale, guys. All right. Now recycle again or no?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna flush.
And guys, like.
Flush, pull everything out so you can see what we got going on inside.
All right. Ruben is getting some information also here.
This is the varnish, but now it's.
So you fill it with chemical and it takes all the shit off?
Dissolves it.
And you let it sit in there for a few days.
Because the access is not the only way to get.
But they gotta run it. They gotta pick up the bow, up, down, up, down. The guys with the forklift at some point, Ruben. You heard, Ruben? So some of the guys, while the chemical's in there, will have to raise the bow, lower the bow. I know it's annoying. I'll drive it. I'll do what we gotta do, like on my end. But bro, this little boat needs a new heart, bro. A clean heart. We got. Ruben drove this thing going 49 miles an hour. He couldn't believe it. This thing, his facial expression.
It's actually dangerous.
It's dangerous if you go 49 on a canal.
Yeah.
It's not dangerous if you go 49 in the ocean.
Well, you got the safety line you're on, you're fine, but they should have launched you off. Right?
But listen, I've been launched off on my ribboat too.
Yeah.
I was going top speed too.
Yeah, it'll launch you.
But that's why you want to have your lanyard on. I've explained that on my channel. But it's rated for 90. It's the highest rated you can put is a 90. You can't go more than 90.
Vale, think of this is the bottom, that's the top, right? Yeah. The sides. So that's the bottom.
So Ruben, water and fuel is one of your biggest issues with most of your clients. Biggest issue, right? So how important do you think this is it right now? Trying to make sure you start with a brand, like a fresh tank. How important is that? Because people are going to watch this video.
Very important.
Because usually sometimes people leave here, sometimes with a brand new engine, they're like, hey, this is not running right, and it's not has nothing to do with your Suzuki.
Sure, yeah, I mean, very rarely we'll take a boat to the water, because we'll check the fuel here and it checks fine, and then we get to the water.
Yeah.
And I guess after it bobs around there a little bit, it starts picking up water.
Yeah.
It happens very rarely, but it does happen. We've gone to the water. I'm breaking down out there with a brand new engine.
Yeah.
And also I've had customers with 10, 20 hours call.
Yeah.
And the motor's not running right.
And it's water.
99% of the time.
99% of the time, guys. So if you
Very
do have
rare for a brand new engine not to run because something went bad on the motor.
yeah, it's
When they call me, no power, idling rough,
water.
you already know it's water.
Water. And how hard is it to fix that? Like once you have the water in the Suzuki system?
No, the water's in the engine, and we flush out the motor right away, nothing happens. But you let it sit in there for a couple weeks,
Yeah.
everything starts going bad.
Okay.
But if we go right now to the water, we ran bad fuel to our motor, we come back, we flush it out with fresh fuel, it's fine. Nothing
Yeah.
happens to the motor.
Actually, Andres is doing a video about that right now.
Yeah, it's got water in the fuel.
Yeah, he got water. Andres from Perfect Fit Boating. So actually, Andres is gonna do that video of the process of how that's fixed.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
Back on the grind.
Okay,
I'm gonna flush it.
circuit.
I'm gonna add some more fuel. I'm gonna close the access and see if we can move it around
Okay.
before I pull everything out, and then at that point we can determine where we're gonna go.
Okay, cool. I haven't had one drink and I'm driving good. Okay, so now here's the question. Is there any fuel anywhere in this boat? We sealed off the sender. Let's go, let's bring it in. Let me see. All right, guys, let's see. Get in here because I can't reach on that side. There's water. Bro, there's water still in there. Let's pick up the bow. Let's pick it up. There's water in there.
Still water?
Yeah, because we flushed it. Hold on, guys. Let's do it. I'm gonna move it forward a little bit. Hold on, guys. This is important. Hold on. Whoa. Oh, you're gonna do it there? Okay.
You wanna remove the plug?
Yeah,
'Cause I had closed it.
yeah.
We forgot.
All right, there's nothing coming out, but we did put water. All right, guys, so here's, you see down there? There's nothing in there. Go down a little bit. Go down all the way. Let's see what happens when you go down all the way. Okay, go again. Go up again. There's a little bit of water, bro. It doesn't look like fuel. Yeah, you see how there's a little bit of residue here. So that there's guys, what the hole I'm looking at is this here. That would be your bilge. When you have a fuel problem with your tank, you'll see fuel in your bilge. Hey, I'm gonna do another round. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do another round.
Close the plug.
Huh?
Close the plug.
I'm gonna close it now, yeah. I'm gonna do another shake and bake out in because, hey, this is the most important thing for me right here, bro. Like safety wise, this is like the biggest. All right. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. I'm just doing it right here. Here. Bro, the guys were looking at me like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? This guy drunk or what? But you told me this is what we need to do.
This is what we need to do repeatedly.
All right.
Over and over and over.
All right. Try this at home, guys. I usually say don't try this at home, but this, you want to make sure you do and test out. Okay, dale, sube la punta. Let me see what we see. Bro, we're gonna have to, there's something coming out of there, but we're gonna have to dry it, bro. I clean that bilge out and check for sure 100%. Because we put water in there and I don't want us to mistake water and fuel. So I'm gonna rinse that, clean that bilge out, and then, and dry it, and then do it. And see it, because I don't wanna risk it. And
we could capture some of the fluid that comes out.
Okay.
We'll see the separation if it's water and fuel, or if it's
okay.
just straight water.
Okay.
But definitely cleaning the bilge, you know, is the way to really know what you got.
All right, yeah. All right, guys. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I gotta clean this out. I mean, it's dirty in there, bro. Remember, sometimes we'll have the stuff here working on or whatever, and it got some trees in there. All right, let's continue. All right. Okay. So what are we looking for?
Well, we're looking for separation.
When you mean separation, for those that don't know, what does that mean?
The
fuel and the water separate.
Correct. The fuel's lighter than the water, so the fuel's going to be up top, and the water's going to be on the bottom. So
we don't see it. We just took this out of the bilge, guys, off of the drain plug, and it's obviously just really dirty.
Yeah. Obviously, fuel's colder than water too, so if you ever touch it, you'll know the difference. But right now, just this little bit that we got out, it's
okay. So we just I drove it aggressively. I just brought it up and down on my hand, trying to replicate the aggressiveness. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it on camera. I want to do this on camera again. We'll do it on camera one more time, because you know I like to. So, all right, this is why we go to the gym, folks. You have that there? I'm gonna go up and down. I hope I don't blow out my back. Going up first. Going down. Anything coming out?
Not yet.
Nothing? Nothing at all? Anything? Not a drop? Hold on. I'm gonna hit the brake real quick. Watch your back. You hurt? Watch your back. I'm gonna go back and forth real quick. Go see it. Mira, ven. What?
Nothing yet.
Nothing at all?
Nothing. Now getting a little drip.
A drip of water?
Looks like it.
The water doesn't scare me.
Yeah, it's just water.
All right. That's all I needed to hear. All right, gentlemen. What does that mean now, Chris? We don't have a bad tank.
So far, based on the fact that it's full,
It's full to the rim.
full fuel, we don't have anything that's showing concerns, obviously, in the movement. And now it's time to decide on if we're going to tackle the inside. But remember, it's full, sender's on, fill cap's closed.
There's no, well, the only place where we can have actually is on the, because it's not hooked up, is the air,
breather?
the breather, which is not hooked up, but it's higher, so there's not going to be any fuel that comes out of that. Okay, so when you're going to do a project like this, guys, one of the things that I always recommend is to check your tank, right? And start with your tank if possible. Regrettably, we didn't do that with my own project. Only because there was a lot of variables that happened. We were trying to get it to the right people at the right time and all that good stuff. But that's the thing you should do first. There was a story not too long ago here, I told at Reliable, that somebody went ahead and glassed in their console, did seat deck, everything, and the tank was blown out. Beautiful boat, beautiful project, and now you have to take everything out to do it. In this case, it's a smaller tank, smaller boat, where you were using an auxiliary tank meanwhile, so we ran the boat when we ran the boat. But we want to run it off of the main tank. So now he's going to make the decision, well, we got to let the customer know that it's okay to actually do the chemical cleaning, so we can get the last remaining goo. You're not doing anything else, you're good, right? For the rest of the day, or we're going to put the thing back on? Okay, that's it? What do you got to do now? I'm telling him what you're doing now. Okay, so now he's going to pull fuel out. So you'll see now. Okay, so now we're going to pull fuel out. What are you going to do? Like, see if anything cleans up and then put the camera again, or what do you, or?
No, now we're just going to pull fuel out.
Okay.
So that one, we don't have a lot of fuel in there for no reason.
Yeah.
And then two, we can talk to the owners and decide on if we're going to go forward with the chemical bath.
Yeah.
To take that. But really, the way that I'm seeing the tank, obviously it's not leaking. At least presently, there's no leaks. And the debris that's in there already with the flow that we did, the cycling, it seems to be gel-like, soft. So that means with the chemicals, we'll be able to. We might see some of that junk because I drove it around come out now, right? A little bit. We might see some of that, and then I know I pulled some already. So if anything, we could pull the filter out and see
And we can see what's in there in the filter? Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and get over here. Be right back. What do we got? What do we got? You got something? All right, guys. We got, come over here, come over here, come over here. Okay. Hold on.
We got a little bit again. This is just through cycling.
Oh my God. Okay, so do you have another little one of those bar? Because I want to just put the fuel out. I just want them to see the debris.
The debris?
Look at Andres. Look at this. Whoa! Watch! Look at. Andres is talking to another YouTuber, bro. YouTubers make the world go round. Okay, yeah. Just put the water, the fuel.
Appreciate it, man. No, thank you for those videos. You were super helpful. I appreciate it.
Bro, you see, this is a problem, bro. Bro, look at this. Look at this, Andres. And this is not even with the chemical yet. Okay, that bottom sludge. Yeah, that's just cycling. Okay,
Wow.
okay. All right, guys, look at that. Okay, and now throw it again on this little section so they can see. There we go. Incredible, bro. All right, next step, if the customer accepts.
I don't know why my engine's not working.
No, we've never run this new engine with that, guys. That's what we're trying to prevent.
I'm just saying, that's how people.
This is what that gup turns into when there's fuel, right? The fuel, basically, it's somewhat of a detergent, right? So it starts liquefying that, breaking shit apart, and this is how it comes. Now, obviously, the chemicals are a lot stronger than just regular fuel, and you know, the whole process is.
So the fuel breaks down some of the stuff that's in there into that sludge, right? Into
Correct.
that powder stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, that is crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Hey, how do they get in contact with you if they're interested in doing this job?
Well, I'm obviously on Instagram. Phone number is 305-417-3697. That's usually the best way that you can get a hold of me. Call, text. My website, miamifuel.com. I'm sorry, Miami_MiamiFuel.com, and we'll be available and figure it out. Obviously, scheduling and to get the right service for you.
Hey guys, call them up. The dinghy restoration continues. Big shout out to Miami Fuel. I'm out of here.